Good morning, my name is Keith High, President of Highco Safety. We're going to do a demonstration for you showing you methods and tools to deal with a roll-off container. And we're going to make a proactive approach. And proactive is simply, we wear hard hats to protect our head, gloves to protect our hands, steel-toed boots to protect our feet. But when it comes to opening one of these, the driver's going in with no protection. We want the driver to use this safety bar. We've had 102 people die in 2012 in our industry. That is simply unacceptable. So we're going to put some tools in their hands. We're going to put some methods in place. We're going to start preventing these things from happening. So with this tool, this is going to become the driver's arm and his hand, and he will no longer touch this box with any part of his body. More importantly, he will not be exposed to anything that comes out of this box. Debris, steel, wood, bricks, all these things are causing horrific injuries, and we're just going to put a stop to it. We're done with it. So this bar is going to become my hand. So I'm going to take my hand and remove this chain. The chain presents a lot of pinch points, and when they do get hung up, the driver's doing something crazy like taking a steel pipe and swinging up in his face. Crazy things, bad decisions, going to get him hurt. So we release the chain. In the metal industry, a lot of people are pinning the doors, and these pins become a pain. Normally the driver will put it in this position, but as he's bouncing down the road, taking it to his destination, the pin moves into a position like this. Now the driver's at a loss of how he's going to get this pin out. It's in a bind, the door's pushing on it. He's going to want to take his hand or something to hit this pin from below, or again, he's going to try to swing up at his face with some kind of tool or mechanism or pipe or whatever he has in his truck that he uses. We're going to go with the claw that was designed to deal with this pin, bring it out into the open. We're going to handle the pin, we're going to lift it free, and again, the bar was the hand. Same thing with these type of pins. Now there's several kinds of latches. There's ratchet latches. There's ratchets where you got to get in behind them to get the pin out. Still going to need the bar to get the door open. With this particular latch, that pin was moved into that position. The driver again at a loss how he's going to get the pin out. This bar is made to deal with the pin and pop it straight out, no hands. Now we come to this latch. The driver's going to want to do this. They're going to swing up with this pipe again, try to knock it loose. All bad decisions. We're going to use the boondog bar and use good old leverage. I now have about 5 feet of leverage. More importantly, I've moved my driver away from this opening, so no matter what happens, debris coming out of the door flying, we're going to go release the box with the driver out of the line of fire. So what happens in a lot of cases, because a roll-off box is a bad design anyhow with no top on it, it gets in a bind in the door. Even though you've released all your pins and your latches, the door is still not open. We can normally go in with our claw, and we can grab this box, move the driver again away from the door, and pop it open in this fashion with our reverse claw. That normally will work, but if it did not, if this was all bent up, we couldn't get in there with our claw, we call this our patented punch. It's just a little 3-inch punch. The driver's normally going to take a hammer or something and swing like this, which a lot of them have broke their own shin bones when they miss. We're going to go with a little 3-inch punch, and that'll pretty much open any door, even if it's a 50-yard container and this is a 1,000-pound door. I can still get an opening in there, and I can still get it to release without using my hands. Another feature of our claw is in both industries, both in waste and in metal hauling, we have sealed containers. We have leak-proof boxes. It says right on the box, clean this every time. Well, the drivers don't like to clean it because their gloves get slimy with oil, or in the food service, even worse things are on there. So they just simply neglect cleaning it, and these seals have to be replaced constantly, or they're just leaking, and that's what we're dealing with. This bar and this claw will clean this seal like it was squeegeed off. And the driver will do that. In addition, this seal on a 40-yard container would go up about this high. The driver can't even reach that part of the seal, but the bar can. Quick swipe, he's got the seal clean. We have to prevent our drivers from making bad decisions. They still do this every single day and pull a chain right at their own face, their own body. And a driver was killed last year doing that exact same thing. We're going to make them stop doing this. We're no longer going to swing at our face. We're going to stop all these bad decisions. We're going to put this method into place. We're going to put this bar in their hands. And we're going to move forward with some proactive safety that removes the driver from injury. And we're just going to make it happen every time. One of the other features that the bar has is we have both a T-handle and a pistol grip. And these were added to deal with the ratchet tie-downs, so they can go in either direction. If you have a problem or a fender or something like on a roll-off trailer is in the way, it doesn't allow you to get the T-bar in. And we designed the pistol grip, so just like the regular bars, you can go straight in and release the ratchet. Boondog safety bar. No reason not to have one in every truck.